Amen. Say man. It's your girl Sharice Juber, and I'm here with my husband
Justin Juber.
and this is the real behind the ring. So we are switching it up for you today. I'm doing the intro instead of him because I'm going to let him hop into it first today and tell you what's been going on with us lately. Our topic today is disappointment. So hopefully this, blesses somebody because we've been going through some disappointment and some trying times here, and the enemy has been super busy and on attack, but our God is bigger. So I am going to pass it to my baby and allow him to let you know what's been going on.
Big facts, man, big facts. But like my baby said, enemy been on attack, but we serve a God that is great. So, just so y'all know that, just to get into the disappointment thing and how it ties to our marriage and how our bond is really what helps either one of us from being insane. If y'all don't know, my father passed away about 2 weeks ago. And, probably the worst thing in my life that I've ever had to deal with, because that was my homie, my partner, my father, most importantly, and, my friend. So, it's pretty hard, but having my wife on my side, some people, they'll disappoint you. Friends won't show up. Some people, they'll show their true colors. But it doesn't hit you as bad because you have your best friend right here. You have your ribs. So when stuff comes at you, you're like, it doesn't hurt that bad. I wish you the best. I still love you. But, I got all that I need right here. So just to talk about disappointment, when you're married, if you do treat your spouse as your best friend, if you do look at them as your partner in crime, the person that God put you with that is your rib, then a lot of things, when they happen and you have disappointments, it won't sting as bad because you're going to look at that person as your best friend. You're going to look at that person as your comforter. And while, we were at the hospital, while we were going through things, she was even getting into it with the nurse about to act ungodly, you know what I'm saying, because of negligence on their part. But she wasn't doing it to prove something. She was doing it because she truly loved my father, our father, and she truly loved me, or loves me. So, that's what I have to say really about disappointment, is just make sure when you're married, man, because you gonna go through something. Like, regardless, it may not be what we're going through, but you're gonna have to go through something, and you need that friendship, that bond, not just with somebody because they pretty, not just with somebody because they got money, but you need that bond because that's the only way you're going to be able to stay sane, along with, God's grace, mercy, and God's everlasting peace that he gives us. And I can't even explain that. But I'm going to pass it to my baby because, ironically, the enemy's been on attack. So as soon as we touched down in Colombia, literally the day we touched down, we went to sleep and went to the store. And she's going to tell you a little bit more about it. But he was on attack again.
Right. So as he said, we got back into Colombia from being in Texas for like a week and a half, going through everything we went through with him. And then we come home and I got a phone call while we were in Publix trying to get some groceries. Hadn't been home a full 24 hours and got a devastating phone call from a very close person to me. And I'm not going to get too much into detail about that right now because hopefully I'll be able to give you guys a praise report later on. But at this moment, just know that I got some devastating news when I got back as well. So the roles reversed between him and I really quickly, where I was trying to comfort him while he was going through his tragedy and I was going through the tragedy as well, with that being my father-in-law. Then I come home and now he had to switch and go into the role of comforting me. And basically, disappointment, like he said before, it's going to happen. If you haven't really experienced disappointment yet, just keep living a little bit longer because you will. And in your marriage, it's coming. In your relationship, it's coming. In your friendships, it's coming. Because even with this situation he went through, it showed him who some of his real friends were, and he went through some disappointment with some of his friends as well. So we just wanted to, touch on this really quick. We haven't posted in a while because it's just been a lot going on for the month of March and April. Both months, March and April, have been pretty trying. But but we're getting through it with the grace of God. We still keep God first regardless of what's going on, because what the enemy wants to do is steal our joy any way he can.
And not to interrupt, but I'll say this, we serve a God that leaves the 99 for the one. And we know that we're not no big platform. We're not about to be reaching millions and all that. That's not what this is for. This is for the average blowjo people that really want to be intimate with God, that really want to see people that are the same as you. We're not your pastor. We not
your first lady.
You do what I'm saying? We just regular folks trying to show you that we're going through the same things you're going through, and maybe we might be going through something a little bit quicker, a little bit faster than you because of where God's leading us. So maybe we can help y'all when you get to a certain point that we're at, and vice versa. The email gonna be in the description. Email us with some of your praise stories. Maybe you can help us out. We have a ear to hear. But that's all for this episode. My lady, she did the A, man. Say, man, she did it right. So I'm proud of her. But we love y'all. God bless, and always remember to keep him
God
first. Peace.